Gentlemen, welcome back to the garage. Today we have a showdown between two rusty pieces of junk. We have a Huskee 22-ton log splitter from Tractor Supply back in the day, and over here we have a Brave 20-ton log splitter. I got both of these off of the marketplace because crazy people where I live now don't use Craigslist. Nobody in their right mind needs two log splitters for the average homeowner use. I just got a deal on one, and before I got it going, I got a deal on a second one. So now I have two log splitters. The Huskee, I got it, and it had flat tires, and the engine was locked up on it. And the Brave, when I got it, they said the pump had gone bad. And point of fact, the pump was just fine, but the Lovejoy coupling between the pump and the motor had sheared off all but two of its teeth. And then the engine that was on it at the time leaked as much oil as it burned gas, so that wasn't really acceptable to me either. So what I did with both of these was I put Honda GC160 engines on them, horizontal on this one, and a vertical on this one. On the Huskee, it was a bit more fabrication because the output shaft length on the new Honda engine was different than the original one. So I had, you can see here on the side, where I had to go and cut the pump mount loose and move the pump up. But other than that, they were both pretty straightforward swaps. On the Brave, it was literally just taking some bolts loose and swapping the engines out. Couple of facts and figures for you. The Brave is 3.5 feet on the outside edge of the tires, whereas the Huskee is just a touch over 4 feet. So this makes the Brave work out better for me because my little wood hauling trailer is 4 feet wide, and I can still get the Brave inside the trailer and then haul the two of them together without having to pull them double. They will both take a 2-foot long piece of wood. So if you're splitting boiler wood or you've got a nice big furnace, they can handle that. On the Brave, there's an 8-inch heel, and on the Huskee, there's only a 6-inch heel. So this is important for me because, you know, you go and you split wood once and then you turn it 90 degrees and go to split it again. Well, on the Huskee, when you go to do the second split, it'll typically just push the top piece off without splitting it, whereas on the Brave, it splits it just fine. Overall height on the two machines, the Huskee is, I'm wanting to say, the Brave is about 2.5 feet high to the beam, whereas the Huskee is 3 feet high to the beam. And that makes the working height a little bit interesting because, you know, I'm tall, so what I ended up having to do was go and take the handle on the hydraulic valve for the Brave and bend it up so that I didn't have to squat to reach it as much. The Huskee has a much more comfortable working height. You don't have to squat, you don't have to bend over or anything. The valve is right here, nice and easy to get to. They both got log strippers in case the wood gets stuck on the wedge. The beam design on the Huskee I like a lot better because it's got these channels, these angle irons right here, and they kind of cradle the wood and keep it from rolling off, whereas the Brave just has a flat beam, and if you have to turn around for a second, your wood can roll off of the beam. They will both go vertical. The Brave will pin in the vertical position and lock, so that's kind of nice, whereas the Huskee does not pin, and if you get to splitting some gnarly stuff, it can want to fold itself back over or push the axle away from the foot. It's kind of hard to describe, but it does do it. I do have a few modifications that I've done on these, but that's for another video. Both of these machines take the same hydraulic filter. It's a Napa 1553, in case anybody's worrying about the number. I know those can be kind of hard to track down. So, let's see. I'm gonna get them started up and we'll split some wood so you can see the cycle time, and we'll go from there. So there you go, that's a good idea, the cycle time, and you see what it takes to do a resplit on both machines. That one seemed to work out pretty well for the Huskee this time around, but anything bigger, it won't really pull off a resplit. I really like both these machines. They've just got their different kind of quirks, and this is not a, oh man, look at this splitter, it's better than this one. This is just to show you what two consumer grade log splitters are capable of, and let you know what you're shopping for. Hope it helps. Thanks for watching.